Hello. So right now, the sequester is taking place. Congress has been unable to work it out for the advantage of the American people. Each side, Republican and Democrat alike, are digging in, each representing something that they both desire, but envision achieving it two different ways. And each of us out here know that neither way will solve the problem. But for those of us, at least history dictates, who is included in whatever rides the wave, we are satisfied and be damned to the rest. And that, as a policy, follows us from the beginning, and it will follow us to the end. And that which we say we want and pursue, hope to pursue, we never pursue, and we are always denied the fruit of that which we say. And usually it is because we continue down a path ignorantly. We have a price to pay for waking up and sharing the information that would prove detrimental to the conditions that we have been following. See, we know that the solution to our problems here in the United States of America requires and demands a change of the system. A change of the system. This system has always failed us, such as that in Libya with Gaddafi. We and others said they needed a change of system. Same in Iraq. Same that's going on in Afghanistan and other parts of the world. Places like Iran or North Korea, perhaps we and others believe that they should change their system for the benefit of the people. But what system would they change to that would resolve the problems that exist today? What system? If we look across the globe at any system that exists, we will find that the same things that we say we are running from are the same things that we are running to. The only difference is how many profit from the choices that are made. Some more than others, but the outcome is the same. And ladies and gentlemen, I ask you, the problem is not with Congress. The problem is with us. Congress represents you and you and you. And all of this conflict is in you and is generated in one big ball called the Congress. Now, when we look at Congress' inability to dissolve these problems, it should spin right on back out to us. We should be smart enough to realize that we are the embryo of such a cancer. And we need to resolve these matters. And I admit, very seldom have I ever heard anybody teaching about how these matters can be resolved. And those who kind of touched on it a little bit all get killed out. And so we are denied a choice in even thinking about that, because if we gave it some thought, we'd come up with some fantastic conclusions. Some of us, in spite of all of the threats, still give it thought. And I have concluded, ladies and gentlemen, that everything belongs to a power outside of ourselves. And since it benefits us, then it is an inheritance to all of us, each of us that are here on the planet, that can benefit from the resources above the earth, on the earth, and in the earth. And that those gifts which have been given to each of us individually, that can be brought out and used in such a way that it plays a part in the creation and the manifestation of all the goods and services that meets our needs, meets our wants, meets our desires, entitles each of us to share in that, as a family share in that. Not who's making more money here, who's making more money there, but that it all is a benefit of this family. And we will let nothing, especially money, which we can burn with paper, deny us what we ourselves have demanded that we have. This is the movement that I say to you, that I offer to you, that I say we treat each other as we want to be treated, that we demand that amongst ourselves. We get each other's back, and we demand without a doubt that all of our representatives will do likewise. And we, the people, will be blessed, and all of that which has been benefiting out of our stupidity is over. Now, I just wanted to leave that with you, just to refresh your memory. I know it's deep in there somewhere, and you got to identify. But what I really want you to do is start talking about this. If you believe that you are entitled to have your dreams come true, if you believe that, then you must believe that another person is entitled to that same right. And we must believe that if we both have a dream, that both of our dreams could and must be met. We must not, just because we want perhaps the same dream, compete for that dream, that one might win and another lose. Therein lies the destruction of life. What we must determine is, how is it that we both can have those dreams, and to its highest order, without robbing or taking anything from the other. And that's what I'm talking about. But the way for doing that is not my way, it's not your way. It's the way of life. And you know it because it works for everyone. It works for me, it works for you. That each of us could have food, clothing, shelter, housing, education, health care. That we should have peace, prosperity, and joy in our lives. Without war, without crime, without violence. Why? Because there's justice in the land. We treat people like we want to be treated. And we let nothing and no one, no group, no ambitions, no desires, no destruction whatsoever come in upon us and deny anyone, man, woman, child, gay, straight, male, female, old, young, any of our joys by creating pain. No, we're not going for that. Why? Because we now know who we are. Can I get some support for that? Tell everybody about that. And let them start searching for information and see who can show God. When I say God, I'm talking about that power that is outside of my hand, outside of your hand, is out there. But each of us can draw from it. And we know it because it is love. It's not hate. It's not what to destroy you. It's about how to draw you through love. And how is love known? By getting your needs met. Bye-bye.